Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here at Banknote Trading, where we take a look at the US dollar pairs in the Forex market. Today, we'll start with taking a look at Euro USD on the 4-hour chart. And of course, this is our 4-hour range, a little bit more than 4 hours. But overall, we've been on this price action has been consolidating in this premium range, in the premium of the range of the overall bear swing structure over the last month. Started to break out, started seeing some bullish pushes out of areas within that range. Started to break out, came into this area of supply, looking to target the strong lower high of this overall range, which I was saying yesterday. If it could break out, then this what I'm still looking for. If it can break out, I'll look for any type of retracement, any opportunity to buy. But as long as the dollar index news allows for it, but right now it is reacting from this area of supply, which it has been holding up as resistance. Even though it did look like starting to push, still can push, but now starting to break structure to the downside. So overall swing structure bearish. Actually, the fracture structure is now bearish, starting to consolidate in these early hours of today. But it did start to break down. If this does continue to push, I'll be waiting for a lower high, but not within this range. It's still in this consolidation. So if it does break past this resistance, take out some of this liquidity on these lows, and then make a form of the lower high from this. If this is a bearish leg that pushes down, then I'll be looking for sales, as it would align with the overall swing structure and fractal breakdown. But we have to wait to see again, like how the USD news plays out. Let's go and map out this is GBP USD. Let's go map out the current range. As you know, prices had retraced 100% back up to this lower high, this bearish swing leg, traced back up in the premium, completely consolidated, just like with the other US dollar pairs. Then buyers step back in once it did come back down into discount of this range, pushed higher and tapped into this strong lower high. And price reacted from that area once again. The structure is breaking to the upside. This is still an overall just consolidated structure. So just like with Euro USD, if it does break out past this lower high, we're looking for any type of opportunity. Once it does retrace back down, if momentum picks up to the upside, if there's a bullish push, then we're looking for a buying opportunity. The swing structure will be invalidated. It'll be a new swing structure bullish, and we're looking for an opportunity once momentum picks up. Let me take a brief look at DXY. As you know, this has continued to push. Well, continue to be in this consolidated range, even though it did start to break out a little bit, break structure to the downside. As you can see, this area was resistance, this area as support, and it starts to break down past support. As you can see, it continues to push out of these small areas of supply, push out. Small area, just buy before sell, pushes out, pushes down, but now it's right back into this range. So as long as DXY continues to consolidate, looks more bearish, but it is just continuing to consolidate within this range, within this support and resistance. So we're gonna see if there's any type of momentum pick up. We do have news today, PPI and interest rates next week. So the market is trying to price that information in, but also we don't know which direction. If it can stay up and push higher past this resistance, we'll be looking for any higher prices for DXY, which will affect the other USD pairs. AUD USD, let's go map out the current range. As you know, yesterday we did make this the new bullish range. As internally, price would consolidate, break structure to the upside, form higher lows and higher highs, broke past this previous high that broke past these lows. So on a micro level, internally on 4-hour chart, AUD USD is bullish, but overall, as we've been saying, since it's just been in this overall consolidated structure, just like with all the USD pairs. With this area, this whole area being resistance, which this is the area that it's in now. this whole area being resistance. So that's where price is now. So price could come back down, take out the liquidity sitting under these lows, and continue to push down to come back to the lows of this range. Or if it does start to pick up bullish momentum, break out of this area, I'll be looking for an opportunity to buy once it does retrace and does show that it's a strong push toward higher prices. But for now, the price comes back into this range. It's in this area of resistance. So waiting to see if the decision will be made. NZD USD, let's go map out the current range. Now this is the bearish swing leg. This was a more bearish chart, but internally it did start to pull bullish. This impulse out, pushed out of this area of consolidations area of demand, came back in to this area and continued to break structure to the upside. Overall swing structure bearish, internal structure bullish, making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. Starting to consolidate here. It is tapping into this area of supply, this buy before the sell. So you have to wait to see if this can push out to higher prices. I'll be looking for any type of opportunity to buy as the swing structure would reverse to bullish, and to see if there's any type of momentum push to the upside. I'm looking for any type of opportunity to buy once it does retrace and continue to push, forming a new price range. GBP AUD, let's go map out the current range. As you know, we've been watching this from this bullish, this bearish swing back down. It really was consolidative, waiting for any type of opportunity. Once it did make this higher low, the lower high from this high, after it reacted from this trend line, waiting to see if something's going to pick up momentum and back down, easily targeting the lows of the overall range. Then it priced right now, still breaking structure to the upside. So overall swing structure bearish out of this whole range. Swing structure bearish, fractal structure bearish, still forming lower highs. So internal structure bearish. Waiting to see if this push can continue, take out the lows of the overall range, because it has to get past this area of demand, which initially pushed prices out of this area in order to make that move. So looking to see if it can take that out. Otherwise, it is all lined up as bearish, waiting to see if it can get past and take out all this liquidity and not just sweep it and continue a momentum push down. GBP NZD, let's go map out the current range. This chart has looked messy. Now it has started to break down to the downside. Of course, there was an internal bullish push, overall swing structure bearish, internal bullish push to high prices. Thought it was going to target this strong lower high, didn't quite get there, and then it looked corrective as it came back. Prices started to decrease, and of course started forming lower highs. But as we were saying, this area is just an area of consolidation, sweeping the lows, sweeping the highs of this whole area, while trying to get past this area of demand, which pushed prices higher previously. And now structure is breaking to the downside. No real strong close under it. No momentum has picked up to make this break of structure down to the downside. But that's what I'm expecting. Either prices to continue to take out these lows that were formed, this liquidity sitting under these lows, possibly targeting the lows of the overall range or this trend line, which had got tapped into with GBP AUD. GBP AUD is obviously closer to the bottom of its range. So like I said, there's liquidity sitting on these lows. Momentum can pick up, push to the downside. Like I said, this is a break structure, but no real momentum push, no real strong close under it. It is back into this area, smaller area of consolidation. So waiting to see a decision on price, because it can also come back into this overall consolidation and start to push higher, depending, like I said, on the dollar news. So that's all I have for today. Thank you for joining us.